Hey everyone, this is Kit Cabela of hardlensmedia. We are wrapping up the event where Senator Daniel Biss has announced Alderman Carlos Ramirez Rosa as being his running mate for governor of Illinois. I'm joined here today with Illinois State Representative William Guzzardi. William, thank you so much for joining Hardlens Media. For our viewers who may not know, you were actually at one of our education forums a while back, and essentially we are very grateful for you to be on that forum. So. First and foremost, why are you supporting Senator Daniel Biss's campaign to be governor of Illinois?
Well, I've known Daniel since I came into the legislature, and in the years that I've been down there, he's been a mentor to me. He's really shown me how to be a courageous legislator, how to stand up to the Republican Party when they come after our values, how to stand up against the leadership in our own party when they're not fighting for us, and how to really advocate for the cause of justice across the board, whether it's reproductive rights or workers' rights or the rights of LGBT people. He's been a tremendous champion, and I'm really proud to be endorsing him.
Now, what's going to make Senator Daniel Biss's campaign different from the other Democrats who are running for governor?
I think Daniel's going to get elected in much the same way that I did here in my state rep district, which is, he's going up against the established power structure of the Democratic Party, and he's going to beat that power structure by building a grassroots movement, by getting people like the people you see here tonight together and getting people mobilized and organized and out on the doors and making phone calls and building a statewide movement of people who believe that the Democratic Party and that the state of Illinois needs to head in a different direction.
Now, the aftermath of the 2016 election really left a huge impact on Americans, to where they don't trust the two-party political system, and now 40% of Americans are identifying themselves as independents. Here in Illinois, there are districts that have been abandoned by the Democratic Party. How is Senator Daniel Biss going to basically regain trust from those potential voters and regain trust from those districts?
Yeah, well, I think that Daniel shares my view of what needs to happen with the Democratic Party, which is that we need to give people, especially those disenchanted folks you're talking about, a real vision for what government actually could mean in their lives. The cost of health care is a huge problem for so many people in Illinois and around the country. And, Daniel talks about creating a single-payer healthcare system where healthcare is a right for everybody and not just a privilege for those who can afford it. He talks about providing for a good and decent retirement for everybody in Illinois, not just public sector employees who have a pension, but a good retirement for everybody. These kinds of core values, the issues that give families around our community and across the state tremendous anxiety in their day-to-day lives. We need to send a message to people that we have a plan of how we're going to fix those things and make their lives better.
And will this progressive reform essentially help Illinois recover from the budgetary crisis that was put upon us by Governor Bruce Rauner and his fight with the Illinois State Senate and House?
Yeah, that's a great point. The last two and a half years of budget crisis that the governor forced upon the state in order to try to score political points, that's done a lot of damage. You think about higher education, we lost students left the state, right? University faculty left the state to go work elsewhere, and we need not just to get back to the status quo, which is what we've done, which is a start, but we actually need transformative new investments in these great public assets that our state has, and that's exactly what Daniel's talking about.
And final question for our viewers and subscribers, where can they find you on social media, and will you be actively joining the campaign for Senator Daniel Biss as he runs for governor?
Yeah, we certainly will. We're going to be out knocking on doors and collecting signatures to get him on the ballot. I can be found on Twitter at Will Guzzardi, on Facebook /Will Guzzardi, and we'll certainly be sharing events and coordinating with the senator's campaign to make sure he gets elected.
All right, Representative Will Guzzardi, thank you so much for joining hardlensmedia again.
Always a pleasure.
And peace, everyone.
You're watching Hard Lens Media.